Stories of Panchatanthra. The stories of Panchatanthra were first written in Sanskrit and are very old. It is believed that there lived a king who had 3 foolish sons. The king felt very sad and thought he should somehow change them. Now, to do this, he engaged an extremely creative teacher, Vishnu Sharma, who taught them how to be happy and successful in life. This he did through stories, mainly using animal characters which the boys loved to listen. He called it Panchatanthra, meaning Pancha, 5, and Tantra, codes of living, or rules, like good behavior, confidence, creativity, service, friendship, and knowledge. So you see, children, this is how the stories of Panchatanthra were born. Shall we now take a ride through the forest to listen to the Panchatanthra stories? The first story you're going to listen to is The Lion and the Rabbit. I can see some of you smiling. Yes, it's the same story. Let's now go into deep forest. Oh yes, a beautiful forest, a thick forest where many animals lived, like tiger, elephant, leopards, monkeys, rabbits, and birds of different colors. It was such a lovely place. But then, there also lived the lion, the king lion. Now this lion was so strong that he hunted so many animals, whether he wanted them or not. But he only ate a few. This made all the other animals very sad. Why should this king kill so many of us if he just needs to eat one of us? So they all put their heads together, sat down and discussed, and came to a conclusion. They went straight in a huge group to the king himself. Oh, the king was so happy to see all the animals come towards him. He said, today I shall have a good meal. So when he just raised, all the animals said, Wait, O king, O mighty king, please wait. Please listen to what we have to say. What is it that you want to tell me? You see. Oh, don't hesitate and waste my time. Come on, tell me, what is it? Slowly, the fox came forward and said, You see, my lord, we know that you hunt many of us. At this rate, soon, all of us will be gone, and you will not have a single animal to eat. Moreover, you are the strongest, and you are our king. You will not have anybody to rule over. So what? So. Come on, tell me. So, you see, we have all decided that one animal will come to you every day so that you can sit in your own cave and have your meal without having to hunt. That seems to be a good suggestion. I think I shall take that. But remember, even if one day the food does not come to me, I shall kill as many animals that I want. Do you agree? Yes. All of them agreed to this. So from that day, one animal went to the cave and the lion had a sumptuous meal. Now one day, it was the turn of the rabbits. There was one little rabbit whose turn it was to go. So he said, do you think I have to go? I don't like to be killed. Why don't you spare me? I'm so small and tiny, and why don't you spare me? All the animals said, no, it is your turn, and you shall go. Oh, he felt very sad. Sobbing, he walked slowly towards the lion's cave. On the way, he saw a huge well. He just jumped on to the rim of the well, sat there, very sad. He looked inside the well. What did he see? He saw his own face reflected in the waters. That gave him an idea. Aha! Now I know what to do. And he very happily laughed to himself and jumped towards the lion. It was already late, and the king lion was roaring, and walking up and down his cave. He said, "Good afternoon, my lord." "Stop! How dare you come so late? And that too you have come alone? You are too tiny. I am feeling very hungry today. How dare they send you alone? And that too late?" "What do you mean by laughing?" No. You see, we were 6 of us. On the way, we saw another lion. "What? Another lion?" "Yes, my lord. Another lion who ate up all the 5. "What?" "Yes." And I said, "Stop. Don't you know where we are going? We are going to our king for his lunch." For which the other lion said, "Another king? No way. I am the king, and I am the king of the jungle." So he said, "My lord, but somehow I escaped and I came running to you." "Really? Is there another lion?" "No way. I am the one and the only supreme ruler. Take me to him." "Be careful, my lord. He stays in a huge fortress." So slowly, the rabbit brought the Lion King to this well. "Look inside, my lord," he said. "What?" "Shh! Don't make noise. And don't wake him up. He's right inside." So the lion peeped inside and saw his own reflection and roared, "Mmm." From down came the echo, "Mmm." He said, "I am the king." And the voice echoed, "I am the king. I will kill you." The voice from inside said, "I will kill you." This king lion thought it was another lion. So, ooh, water splashed all over, and the poor lion went drowning inside the water. Oh, the little rabbit was so happy, tapping his feet. He jumped so merrily, singing ta-da-dum pum pum, ta-da-dum pum pum, ta-da-dum pum pum, ta-da-dum pum pum, ta-da-dum pum 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 pum. And to the surprise of all the animals, he said, "What? You're surprised seeing me? Well, I have cheated the lion, and the Lion King is dead." "What? The Lion King is dead? We can't believe it." "Yes, you have to." And the little rabbit narrated the whole story. Oh, all the animals were so happy because from now on they could all live in liberty. So you see, children, if you use your brains the right way, you can be your masters. Children, look out! A snake and a mongoose are fighting. Come, look at this. Oh my God, look at the way they are fighting. Oh, that reminds me. Do you know the story of the loyal mongoose? No? Come along. Sit beside me. Let me tell you this lovely story. There was once a happy family, a husband and wife, who had a beautiful little baby. They were very happy with the newcomer to the family, and they were always fondling and playing with the baby. One day, the husband, who had gone out to the fields, returned with a little baby mongoose. He came and said, "My dear, let this mongoose grow up along with our son, and maybe he will become his pet." The wife was happy too. But you know, we human beings grow very late. But the mongoose soon grew big in a few months' time. They loved the mongoose, and the mongoose was almost like their own child. One day, the mother wanted to go out to the market. So she told her husband, "Please take care of the child. I somehow don't trust the mongoose. I don't want you to leave the child with the mongoose." So saying, she went away with her basket to the market. The husband was watching the child for some time. But you know how men are? They hate to sit in a place. So he called the mongoose and said, "Okay, mongoose, I am leaving the child in your care. You better take care of him. Let me quickly go and chat with my friends." So he went out and he met his friends and started jabbering with them. The wife was returning from the market, basket full of goodies. And just when she was entering the house, she spotted the mongoose. "Oh my God! What is it? So much of blood on your mouth? Your feet? You wretched animal! Have you killed my child? Oh my God! I warned this man not to leave the child with you. You wretched thing! How dare you kill my child! I hate you!" And she gave a heavy blow with her basket on the mongoose's head and rushed inside to see the baby. The baby was fast asleep, smiling to the angels in his dreams. She was shocked, and when she looked down under the cradle, she saw a huge snake, torn and bitten to pieces. Then she realized her mistake. She ran outside, but she saw the mongoose lying down. She bent low and said, "Oh, my dear mongoose, you have saved my child's life. What a great pet you are." And she hugged and kissed. But the mongoose was cold. She realized that the mongoose was dead by her heavy blow. She felt very ashamed for having acted without thinking. Many times we make mistakes just because we do not think before we act. Many of us always act foolishly, believing every word of whatever others say, knowing that there is danger in it. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this. This is a story of the stork and the crab. Once again, I'm going to take you to a pond where lived many fish and a crab. Now, there was a stork which has been living there for years together, who has been feeding on these fish and also on other fishes from other ponds. But he was turning old. He could no longer fly. So he thought of a plan. He came near the pond and started weeping. So all the fishes said, "Well, good friend, why are you crying? I heard the fishermen say that next week they are coming to catch all of you because you are so many." "Oh, what can we do now? We need to save ourselves." cried the fishes. The stork said, "But I have an idea. There is another pond not too far. Maybe I can take you there in my beak." So foolish, aren't they, the fishes? They know that the stork eats them. But little did they think that he was trying to plan for something bad. They believed him and said, "Yes, please carry us away." So every day he used to take fishes from here to the other pond. Anyway, so he was saying. But then, as days went by, there was no sign of any fishermen. There also lived a crab who got a little suspicious. He said, My, this seems to be fishy. I think there's something wrong." So he went up to the stork and said, "Well, can you take me?" I can take you." But then the crab was very intelligent. He said, "Well, you shall not take me in your beak. Instead, I shall hold you around your neck." So the bird said, "All right, hold." And the crab also noticed that the old bird had certainly put on weight. He was looking fatter now. So they started flying, and halfway through, the stork started laughing. So the crab said, "Why are you laughing?" And as they were flying, right below on the rocks, the crab saw so many fish bones. He had his own doubt. He asked again, "I asked you why you're laughing." And so the stork said, "Well, do you see, I wasn't taking the fishes to another pond. Instead, I've been killing them and eating them at my own will." Hearing this, the crab was so angry. Snap, 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 snap. He bit the stork's neck so hard that the stork came. He too fell on the rock below and died. And the crab slowly moved back to his pond and related the story to the foolish fishes that lived there. Now, don't you agree that sometimes we never think and believe sweet talk? The next story is about the crows and a black snake. Oh, don't get scared. Come on. Come here and listen to the story. A huge banyan tree once stood inside a large forest. On this tree lived 2 crows with their family. Oh, they loved this old banyan tree. It was so cool and so nice. They had so many babies, and their families grew more and more, and they all flew away to far-off lands. One such day, the mother crow laid her eggs and was waiting for them to get hatched. Just at that time, there came a huge black snake which liked this shady banyan tree. Oh, he enjoyed listening to the rustling of the banyan leaves. The long roots that were hanging fascinated him. He found a small hole at the bottom of the tree and decided to make it his home. He quietly slithered through this hole and made himself comfortable inside his new home. But the 2 crows did not know about it. The little chicks were hatched and they went caw, 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 caw. "Oh, they are hungry," said Mama Crow. And so Papa Crow and Mama Crow flew far away to get some food for their little babies. Now the snake was feeling very hungry. He looked here and there for some food, and he heard something. Oh, I can hear some crow cries. Let me go and sea. And so he slithered his way up to the banyan tree. And there he found many little chicks newly hatched. Gluck, 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 gluck. He gobbled up all the chicks and slowly slithered his way back into his home. The crows caw, 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 came to the nest and said, caw, caw, caw. Oh my God, where are my babies? I can't find them. She started weeping. Papa Crow said, don't you worry. We'll have more eggs, and consoled her. After some time, again she had laid few more eggs. Now this time she was very careful to keep a watch. Again one day, came the snake. She tried her level best to drive him away, but in vain. Again, the snake had gobbled up all the 5 eggs that Mama Crow had laid. She felt sad again, and she told her husband, please, let's leave from here. I don't like this place. Let us go away. My children are being killed by this snake. Papa Crow said, don't you worry, my dear. Let us go and consult our owl uncle. He is very wise. So both of them flew to the owl's tree. The wise old owl said, don't worry. I will give you a good idea. Every morning, the women from the royal palace come down to the stream for a bath. Normally, they take off all their jewelry and fineries and leave it in the bank to go for a swim. The guards will be slightly away. Look for the right time and steal one of their jewels and come and put it inside the snake's home. And you will see what will happen. Oh, the crows felt very happy. So the next day morning, the women, laughing and chatting, came running to the stream, removed all their fineries and jewelry and their expensive clothes, and went into the stream for their baths. The guards were a little far away, guarding these things. Now the crow said, caw, 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 and really swiftly took a dash down and picked up a beautiful pearl necklace and went flying, and the husband was cawing loudly, caw, 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 caw. Hearing this, the guards looked up and they saw the crow carrying the beautiful pearl necklace. Come on, let's run behind. And so all the guards with all their sticks and knives ran behind the crow. Now the clever crow put the pearl necklace inside the snake's house. Now one of the guards put his hand inside to take out the pearl necklace. He heard a sound. Oh, he said, I think there is a snake inside. So the brave guards pulled out the snake and whacked it on the head. Ta-dak, 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 ta-dak. And the snake fell dead. The crows were so happy and delighted that there shall be no danger from this snake. They went to Owl Uncle, thanked him, and said, from now on, we shall enjoy living in our very own house. Don't you think that was very clever of Uncle Owl? All right, let's go to the next story. Tortoise and the Geese. You know this story also. I know, I can see you all laughing and smiling. Never mind. Let's tell the story to all the other children who do not know this story. We all have friends, don't we? Just like that. There once lived a tortoise who had 2 friends who were geese. They lived in a tree near a pond, while the tortoise lived on the stones near the pond. But you know, when it's summer, what happens? The pond was slowly shrinking and the water was drying up. Now the geese said, oh my God, looks like summer is going to be bad. We need to fly and look for another place. So saying, they flew far and wide till they saw a huge pond with many different kinds of fishes. Wow! This is a lovely place. Look at the shady trees. My. I think this pond will not dry this summer. So, let us go back and bring all our things from our old home to this new home. So saying, they flew back to the pond. Just then they remembered that their tortoise friend was there. The tortoise friend looked up and said, "What are you doing? Are you shifting your house?" "Yes, Mr. Tortoise, that's right. You see, the water is shrinking here, and we are sure that it's soon going to dry. So, we are moving on to a beautiful big lake that we just saw this morning." "What happened? Why are you so sad? Come on, Mr. Tortoise. Please speak. What happened?" "Oh, nothing. You birds can fly, but I am a slow creature. I can walk very, very slowly, and by then summer will be over. I'm sure I will die in this hot summer." Oh, the birds felt very sad. "Yes, we understand. But let us think if there is some way we could take you along with us." So saying, the three of them sat and thought and thought. I have an idea." "Yes, Mr. Tortoise, please tell us. What is it?" "Bring me a stick." So the geese brought a stick. "Now, one of you hold one end. Another one of you hold another end. And I shall bite the stick in the middle. And you can fly, and I will move along with you." "Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Excellent." So saying, they brought a long stick. One bird held the stick with his beak on one side, and so did another bird. Now the tortoise wanted to hold in the middle. "Stop," said one of the birds. They said, "Listen, Mr. Tortoise. Remember, you should not open your mouth. If you, then—" "Yes, I know it." So saying, they started flying up in the sky. When they were passing by a village, one of the little boys in the fields spotted the flying tortoise and said, "Look, the tortoise is flying. Look how clever. The two birds are taking the tortoise." They all looked in wonder. All of them clapped and cheered and said, "Hooray! Hooray! Look at that lovely sight." Now this tortoise did not understand that they were appreciating him. He grew angry. He became red with anger and forgot that he was holding the stick. He said, "How dare!" And he opened his mouth, and before he could finish the line, dum 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 dum, he came rolling down and fell on the rocks to live no more. The sad birds paid their humble homage and left to their new home. Hee-haw, 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 ha 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 ha. You're wondering what I'm trying to say? Well, you're gonna listen to the musical donkey. Yay, yay! Musical donkey? Yes, come on. Long ago, there lived a dhobi. You know what dhobi is? Yes, that's right, a washerman who had a donkey. Now this donkey had turned very old and lazy. So he said, "Hey, hey, drr, drr, hey, hey, I don't want you anymore, you wretched old thing," and he drove him away. Oh, the poor donkey's ears started drooping because he became so weak. His legs became wobbly, it was shaking of old age. So he walked, door-duck, 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 and looked very worried. Just then, there was a jackal who was passing by. And he said, "Uncle Donkey, you look very sick. What is wrong with you?"
"Oh, my boy, listen to my sad story. I've become old, and my master has driven me out. I'm so hungry."
He said, "Don't worry, uncle. I will take you to a place. A cucumber field."
"Really?"
Yes. You will find luscious, juicy cucumbers there. Let's go and feast ourselves there. But remember, don't you dare make a noise.
No, I don't have the strength."
So saying, both of them went to the cucumber fields. Lovely, ripe cucumbers. So they started munching. Really delicious. So the donkey said,
Thank you so much. They are really delicious." Burp.
He even burped because his stomach was so full of cucumbers. So every night, the jackal and the donkey would go to the same field and eat as many cucumbers as they wanted. Slowly, the donkey's ears stood up and his wobbly legs became strong, and the walk, which was once tock, became tock. Oh, he became quite healthy. One night when they went, the moon was shining. Oh, the donkey was feeling so happy, and so he told the jackal,
"I feel like singing today."
"Shh! Uncle, I told you not to make a noise. You will wake up all the guards, and they will give you a big prize for it."
"Oh, jackal, you are just too jealous."
"You know, I can sing beautifully." "Uncle, the song might be beautiful for you, but you see, it is not very good to our ears."
"No, shut up. I know, I'm going to really sing."
So the jackal said, "Wait, let me go away so that you shall receive the award yourself." So seeing, the jackal went and hid behind a tree. Now Uncle Donkey was so happy, so he went on, "Hee-haw, hee-haw, 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 hee-haw." That was it. He had awakened all the gardeners, all the guards. They quickly came with huge sticks and sickles to beat him up. They beat him so hard, and they tied a huge stone around his neck. Oh my God, his neck went toink right down. He again started limping. The jackal smiled from behind the tree. "Didn't I not warn you, uncle? I told you not to sing. Look, so that is the reward you have received for your foolish act." Don't you think this donkey was so foolish to have sung and have lost his dinner? Okay, children, come here. Each of you take one stick. Yes, you have it? Now break it. Right, good. Now, I have some bundles of sticks. Let me see if you can break them. It's not possible, right? That's it. Unity is strength. I'm going to tell you a story based on this. Once in a forest, there lived many doves. One day, all the food in the forest was exhausted. So they decided to fly to far-off lands in search of food. So a flock of them, all the doves, got together along with your king, and they flew far away. Among them, there was a small dove. Now he was feeling very hungry. So he said, "Mama, I'm feeling hungry, Mama. Please give me something to eat. I can't fly anymore." The mother said, "Wait, my son, be patient. We are looking for food, and soon our king will find some good food." Now this little dove wanted to eat, so he hurried in front. He flew faster than the others in search of food. And there, what did he see? Spread under a tree with thousands and thousands of grains. He flapped his wings and came back flying to his flock, saying, "Look there, right down, there's a lot of grains spread under a tree. Let's go, let's go." "Wait," said the wise old king. "I think it is a trap. It doesn't look like natural grains. Please wait." "Mama, I'm feeling hungry, Mama," started crying the little bird. So the wise king had to act immediately. He said, "All right, fly down." All of them gathered around under the tree to peck on the grains. And lo, what happened? Their tiny feet were caught in the net. "I told you this was a trap," told the wise king. "What to do? We're going to die," started crying the little doves. "Be calm. Let's see what we can do," thought the wise king. And they could see the hunter coming slowly. They could see the delight on the hunter's face. Oh my God, the hunter was so happy because he could see so many birds trapped in his net. "Now listen carefully," said the wise king. "Do as I say. Just when the hunter is nearing us, I will say 1, 2, 3, and up together we should fly at the same time so that we carry the net along with us. And then I will tell you where to go." The scared doves waited in patience. "I have a fantastic catch today. I shall take all the birds and sell them in the market for a good price," laughed and shouted the hunter as he came towards the net. 1, 2, 3. What is this? Oh my God, the birds are flying along with the net. Oh, I've been fooled. Oh my God, screamed the hunter. But before he could think, the birds had flown away. But he did not stop there. He chased the birds. So the doves started asking the king, "King, what are we to do next?" "Follow me, just keep flying." So they flew on. And then the king dove turned to see if the hunter had stopped. Yes, he was not to be seen. So the king dove said, "Let us go to the temple. My friend Rat lives there, and I'm sure he can help us." So they all flew to the temple. Hearing the loud noise of the wings, the rat was rather scared, thinking the birds had come to eat him up. But then the wise old king said, "Oh, Mr. Rat, it's me, your friend. We are in trouble. Could you please come out? We mean no harm." The little rat came out. He said, "Yes, what is it that I need to do?" "We are caught in this net. Could you please bite the net with your sharp teeth?" "Yes, yes, certainly." Oh, in minutes, he had gnawed the entire net and all the birds were free. All of them together said, thank you to him, and flew away to their own homes. So you see, united we stand, divided we fall.